is 7:15 in the morning. Today is Sunday, February 21st. So I decided this morning to get up and replant the honeydews. But I'm also going to feed my seedlings this morning because a lot of them have the true leaves on them. So I think it's time that we go ahead and give them some plant food. So usually I use this Star Green plant food, but I am not going to use a full scoop. Probably going to use like just a little bit in this scoop. And then of course I always pour the solution at the bottom. But I thought, you know what, these containers, look at that. You can see the, you can see the roots coming out. So I'm going to go ahead and replant these. Transplant them. I'm using this mix called Jiffy Seedlings starter mix, and it actually has this soil in it called Cocoa Core. And I actually saw Callie Kim yesterday showing how to make your own seedling mix with cocoa core and vermiculite and some peat moss. So I think this is going to be a really good one. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I do is I put a little bit of the seedling mix at the bottom of each cup. Like this. And by the way, my neighbor's coming over in about 45 minutes to help me put up the cattle panel arches. So I'm excited. I'm up early this morning, and if he allows me to videotape, I'm gonna videotape it. So with these, I kind of just tear them because they're biodegradable. I just tear them around until I get it out, and I always hold the plant like this. Turn it upside down. It's making a little bit of a mess, but that's why I'm doing everything on this mat. And nope, I want all of it in there, all of it. Come on, you can do it. And as you can see, this is really wet. But look, I got all of the roots. So I'm going to turn this like this, smash it down in there, and I'm going to fill this to the top. And that is how I do it. Again, this is a mess, but I always clean it up. Throw some of that on there. It's early in the morning. I look a mess. That's why I don't have the camera on me right now. But I kind of wanted to show you how I transplant my seedlings. Ta-da! I already put some soil in there. Don't forget to stick this back in there. Honeydew. And do the same thing with this one. Tear it out. Just tear it out. And then again, I'm going to take my hand and protect that plant. You could really see the roots on this one, and I still kind of push it. You know what, I'm going to continue tearing. I think it'll be better on this one. Don't tear the roots. The roots are baby roots. And yeah, I'm trying to keep those roots going with the mother, please. Mother plant. Tore a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Take the plant. Drop her in there. Kind of move that around. And the plant's kind of to the side, but that's okay. I don't want to disturb the plant too much. And put that in there. And then, oops, don't bend, please. We are, I think we are good to go. I'm gonna put some more soil. You know, I could just grab it with my hand. I don't need the spoon. And do it like this. As you can see, it's early, and I have my slider door open. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Just move a little bit. Put that in there. Transplant it. We're done. I'll get to this mess in a minute, but first what I want to do is take, usually I would use a full scoop in one of my bigger watering things, but I'm using this one for the inside of the house. I'm just going to take some and scoop it. Just going to take a little bit like that. It's not even a full scoop. I might pour a little bit more out. And a lot of gardeners would tell you to use a feed that maybe has 5-5-5 nitrogen and all that stuff. This one has 24, 8, and 16, but I'm not using that much of it, and it's going to go towards a lot of seedlings. And so I'm just going to pour it into my water solution. I'm just going to take these scissors I have right here and just kind of mix it in there. And there, I have my solution. This one little thing will feed all of those seedlings over there. So I'm going to go ahead and feed these seedlings and get ready for my neighbor to come over to put this cattle panel up. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this going. So my neighbor's putting in the T-post. I'm so excited. Before her. So this is my friend's father-in-law. He lives next door, and she asked me to videotape him putting in the T-post and the cattle panel. He had built her a shelf, and while they were in the parking lot, he was actually sawing the wood. He's like awesome. So my neighbor Marcos is a really good handyman. He fixes all kind of stuff. He's a licensed handyman. And the other neighbor who took me to get the cattle panel, he is a licensed landscaper. So I actually live in between two awesome fellas who are always very helpful. So I appreciate this. And it's cold out here, and it's getting windy. So he's awesome for doing this for me. So these arches are going to be really big, but I don't care because when I plant, he grows really long, and so it's going to be able to stretch over as long as I take care of it. Okay, you guys, my neighbor is fantastic, and you guys just saw a big old bag just fly over because it is getting windy. Look at that. And it's cold out here, and he working hard, and I appreciate it so much. Yay! So this is what the arches look like, everybody. If I could. I am so excited. Oh, I know what I need to do. Bam! That's what the arches look like, and that's where I will be growing my loofah. Wow. Okay, everybody. The arches are finally done. You can probably hear that wind blaring around me. But yes, my neighbor Marcos, he's fantastic. He did a fantastic job, and he did this less than an hour. Only thing I helped him do was really just like carry the cattle panel over, which I couldn't get on video, and kind of just push the cattle panel in so that he could put the wire rollers on it. I'm gonna take it from another view so everyone can see it. And I walk under it perfectly. I'm only almost 5'6". I'm like 5'5 3/4". And these are two 16 16 feet by almost 5 feet cattle panels, and he did a fantastic job. I'm gonna go in the house, but one more thing I want to show you is my almond tree. A flower has budded, so all I think needs to happen, look at that, is some bees start coming around, and look at that one, and start pollinating. So that is it for today. You saw me transplant some seedlings. You saw me make the mix to feed some seedlings, and part of the process of getting that those arches put in. And now I'm going to go in the house and rest for the remainder of the day. If you're in the part of the country where it has just completely been snowing, please stay safe. Please stay warm. If you go out, please social distance. Please wear your mask, and please wash your hands. Have a good day, everyone.